What's up, friends, foes, and subbies? I am here to tell you that I got my $80 back. But you'll never know how I got it back. It's a quick little story time and a little lesson for you guys that feel that you can trust people. Lesson today is you cannot trust anyone, not even family. So we're going to get into the story real quick, but if you hear anybody, that's my little baby, my little one over here, making all that noise. But anywho, so the last video that I posted, some of you might not even know about it, probably didn't see it. Okay, I mentioned that I had lost $80 and I was really sad about it. I was really sad because I need the money. Like, before, things were easier. They were still hard when I was just by myself and had no real responsibilities. Now I do, so every cent counts. So we talking about $80. Now the lights are off now because it's about 3 in the morning. I'm hot, and turning on lights is gonna only make me sweat more or something. So you guys could hear me. Hopefully you can see me well enough. Let's get into the story. So I did not have anybody to watch my son, right? So, I went on Facebook and I was like, basically desperately seeking for childcare, somebody that's going to care for a child, and be loving, and you know, we all need that, but my son is different, so I just need extra love and extra care for him. He's so fragile. My little miracle. Anywho, so out of the blue, somebody in my family offered to watch him. Wonderful, huh? So this person ends up coming over to the house, doing her thing. I fell in love. I'm like, man, she's perfect. She's perfect. I couldn't ask God for anything more, you know? But unfortunately, she's not going to be around to watch him within the next month. So I took advantage of having her, and it was a pleasure. So what happened was, I pay her weekly, and some days she only comes 3 times out the week, and I still pay her for 5 days. Why? Because that's just me. That's just me. I can't change who I am. Okay? I just felt like, is it her fault that it's New Year's? Is it her fault that it's Christmas and I'm off? No, I'm still going to pay her. And then I took a snow day off. I still paid her. Anywho, bless you, honey. The reason why I'm telling you this part is so that you guys could understand how deep the situation is. It doesn't matter how good you are to people. It does not matter how good. It doesn't matter like what lengths you go through or to help them out. It doesn't matter how hard you love somebody. That's not gonna stop them from fucking you over. It's just not. Look what happened to me and the dude I was with. I did everything for his ass. Everything. You could not ask for nothing. And yet he still fucked me over. So trust no one. Alright? And the reason why I bring him up is because it's something that is still with me. I'm dealing with it. I'm healing. Not from the hurt of the loss of the relationship, because I didn't want it anyway. I'm healing from the hurt. Healing from finding out that the person I trusted really was like dishonest the entire time. Basically, that's it with that guy. But back to this person. So this person knows my situation, knows that I'm hurting, knows that I'm a single mother, knows that I'm struggling, knows that I am just like really stressed out because I lost everything. And you would think after knowing all these things that, like, who could find it in their heart to steal from me? Why? So, off rip, I just thought I lost the money. And you guys understood from my last video that I said, I chalked it up and said, I'm going to take this as a loss. God probably made me lose the money so that somebody else that was in more need was able to, you know, I guess profit off of my loss. And that is how I literally went to bed. Like, I was stressed out about that $80 to the point where I was on the floor, looking under the bed, looking under sheets. Like, where and how would my money get under the sheets, right? I opened the drawer at least 7 times. I would open the drawer, close it again. Open the drawer, close it again. Like thinking it's going to reappear. That's how much it bothered me. I went outside in the snow. I was kicking the snow, looking to see. Maybe I dropped it in the snow. That's how much I couldn't get over the fact that I lost it. But eventually I got over it, right? So I wake up the next morning. And the person that's supposed to come watch my son, she's like an hour late. And it's pretty awkward to me because I'm like, usually she's on point. Whatever. So she comes in and I'm in the mirror combing my hair. As I'm combing my hair, I decide to share the story with her. You will not believe what happened to me yesterday. I never carry cash, and I took out $80 out my drawer. And she stopped me and says, oh yeah, I seen when you pulled out the money. And you put it in your back pocket. And I was like, how the hell did she know? But, I mean, I guess, you know, when you're not paying attention, people are paying attention to you. So as I'm trying to tell her the story that I told you guys about me losing $80 and how I got over it, this person proceeds to say, is that it right there on the floor? She said, is that it right there on the floor? So I turn around and I walk over to that floor and I look down and I see a wad of money. I couldn't believe my eyes. I could not. I couldn't. I thought I was going crazy for a second. So I bent down, pick up the money, and yes, it is my money. Funny thing is, it was not folded the way that I had it folded. You know when your ass is broke. You know what your money looks like, what it smells like. You know everything, down to the penny, what you got when your ass is broke. So, noticing that it is folded differently, I didn't say anything. I just said thank you to her and I'm so grateful. So I take that money and I walk back to the mirror because I feel a little weird. I can't even look at her. So I start combing my hair and she goes, oh, and there goes some more money right there in your bag. As God is my witness, no lie. The wad of money that I found on the floor was right next to the bag that she said that she saw more money in. Little does she know that same bag was a little tote bag. Those little tote bags that you carry groceries in or whatever. She doesn't know that I emptied that bag because I took it to work with me that day. I emptied that bag 3 times at work. And there was nothing in it but gum, toilet paper, chewing gum. I mean, I said that already. Perfume. And some paperwork for my son. Then I came home knowing that there was nothing in there. And I emptied it on the bed. There was no money in there. But what do you know? There just happens to be a $20 bill sitting on top of the toilet paper that I used to wipe my nose. You guys. I couldn't understand. So I thought to myself, when she walks out, let me count the wad of money. Mind you, when I go to touch the money, I realize not only is it folded differently, but it's cold. What does that say to you? I'm in a room with some project heat. I literally feel like I'm in a sauna. I literally feel like I'm about to have a nosebleed right now as I'm telling you this story because it's so hot in here. So, how is it that my wad of money that so-called fell on the floor and was sitting there all day and night, that I was on the same floor crawling, looking for, that same floor that has an area rug that I picked up and shook, happens to be there and it's cold? What does that say to you? This person came from outside and put that money back. And when I opened up that wad, there was only $60 in it. The money I lost was a wad of 80. I guess she realized that she did not drop all of the 80 and got nervous and dropped the extra 20 in the bag. And I'm looking over there because that's exactly where it happened. But guys, I had to put on my acting shoes. I acted so dumb, so oblivious to the whole thing. I didn't say to her, I emptied that bag. I didn't want to make her feel stupid. Mind you, think about it. She's still watching my son. She's still in my house. I'm not going to fuck with somebody like that. No, I let the guilt eat her up. And I think the reason why she even returned the money was because I asked everybody in the house. And somebody must have said something to her. Who knows? Because she did not come into my, she came an hour late, but she wasn't, I can't explain it. She was talking to somebody outside. So somebody must have asked her, did she see it? Maybe they knew she took it. Who knows? Because I don't trust nobody. Nobody. But God. How this turned around, and I honestly didn't want to share it with you guys because I was embarrassed for her. But why should I be embarrassed? That a grown woman that knows that another single mother who's struggling, who don't have the same woman that was paying you to watch her son for a couple of days out the week. I didn't gyp you. I gave you more than I should have. I gave you more than what most people give for daycare. All because I felt like I was doing you a favor. I thought, let me help her out. She needs the money. Knowing damn well I need the money myself for this one over here, especially. Ooh, sometimes when you do good things for people, you lose. But I'm going to tell you how you don't lose. This is how. My positive mindset, which usually I don't have one. I'm trying to change, guys. When I tell you I'm trying to change, I've been through so much in my life. From the little stories I've been sharing with you since I've been back, I've been through more than that. More than that. I just choose not to share too much too soon. Okay? And some things I just can't share because it's too deep. Listen, I believe that my positive mindset is what turned things around. Once I said that I accepted I lost it, and maybe God did this so that somebody else that needed it more would have it, and I just let it go, guess what? It came right back to me. It came right back to me. So I guess God did see that the person that needed it more would have it. End of the day, this person had a conscience enough to return the money, so I commend her for that. But I do not feel okay with her being here in my home, in my room, watching my baby. That's going to cease and desist very soon. So until then, I'm just praying that things get better. I'm praying that this positive energy keeps on flowing through my veins and that life just gets better for me and this little one, especially him, because you guys, he needs the prayers. You don't know and you don't understand the seriousness of my son's condition. It is serious. I wouldn't wish it on anybody in this world. I wouldn't. But he's still my son. He's the love of my life. One day I'll show you guys him. My little miracle baby. And I hope to show you guys him when he defeats the odds, because they tell me my son will not walk. They say he will not talk. They say he is a vegetable, right? But he's not. He's not a vegetable. My son is a miracle. And I really call him that. His name is Amir, and I call him a miracle. Just a little nickname. I wouldn't call him that as a, like, a real name, because that's kind of ghetto. A miracle. But he is, though. I just had to share that with you guys. I'm still smiling. Even though I do hurt inside, I'm still smiling. I'm still smiling. It makes a difference. I feel it. And thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate the comments. I appreciate the few views that I get, you know. It means a lot. And I will come back to you guys with another story. Hopefully something positive. Remember what I said. Don't trust anyone. Not even yourself. Trust God. All right? And I'll see you on the next video. Did I say, what's up, friends, foes, and subbies? Did I? I don't think I said it. But I'm saying it now. Peace out, friends, foes, and subbies.